The cat who heard the flood before the sirens. They trusted the alarms. They trusted the screens. They trusted the city's warning system. But the city was already drowning. And the only one who knew was a stray cat with one torn ear, sitting silently on a bridge at 2:11 a.m. The river that shouldn't rise. The river Vale had never overflowed in 100 years. It ran calm beneath the city of Stonehaven, contained by concrete walls and promises written in engineering reports. On the night the storm arrived, officials smiled on television and said, "There is no danger." But Whisper didn't trust screens. Whisper was a thin grey and white cat, ribs faintly visible beneath rain-soaked fur, his left ear split from an old fight he never won. He lived under Bridge 9, where the city dumped its shadows and forgot its strays. That night, the rain didn't sound normal. It wasn't rhythmic. It wasn't steady. It was heavy, angry, wrong. Whisper stood on the edge of the riverbank, tail twitching, nose lifted. The smell hit him first: mud, metal, fear. The water wasn't just rising. It was charging the house with the blue door. 2 blocks away stood a small house with a blue door and lights still on. Inside, a single mother named Elena tucked her 5-year-old son, Noah, into bed. She checked her phone one last time. No flood warning. All systems normal. She sighed with relief. Whisper sprinted. Rain blurred his vision as he ran through alleys and empty streets, paws splashing through water that was already ankle-deep. He reached the house and leapt onto the porch, scratching desperately at the blue door. No one answered. The river roared in the distance, closer now. Whisper ran around the house, jumped onto a trash bin, and slammed himself against the window. Thud. Noah screamed. Elena rushed in, heart pounding, and froze when she saw the cat, soaked, shaking, eyes wide with terror, staring past her toward the street. Then she heard it. The sound no alarm had made. Water, rushing fast, the lie of the sirens. By the time the official sirens activated, it was already too late. Water burst through storm drains like open mouths. Cars floated. Streetlights sparked and died. Panic exploded. Elena grabbed Noah. But the front door wouldn't open. Water pressure pinned it shut. The back door was already submerged. Whisper didn't run. He jumped onto the staircase railing and meowed, loud, sharp, commanding. Then he ran up. To the attic. Elena hesitated only a second before following. Seconds later, water smashed through the living room windows. The climb. The attic hatch barely opened. Elena pushed Noah through first. Whisper climbed after them, slipping, claws scraping wood as water surged up the stairs behind them. The house groaned. Furniture slammed into walls below. In the attic, rain hammered the roof. The house rocked as debris struck from outside. Noah clutched Whisper, burying his face in the cat-soaked fur. "I'm scared," he whispered. Whisper pressed his head against the boy's chest and purred, low, steady, brave. Below them, the house began to shift. Seen from the sky. Emergency helicopters finally filled the sky. Rescue crews scanned rooftops, thermal cameras cutting through the storm. One pilot pointed. Their attic heat signature. 2 humans, and a small one. The roof was cut open just as the house cracked from its foundation. Hands pulled Elena and Noah to safety. A firefighter reached for Whisper, but the cat slipped, falling into the flood below. "No!" Noah screamed. The silent surface. The flood was a violent, spinning world of debris and darkness. Whisper fought the current with everything left in his small body. His lungs burned. His legs weakened. Then, hands. Strong. Careful. He was lifted into the helicopter, wrapped in a blanket, pressed against Noah's chest. Whisper didn't move. Then, a breath. A small, stubborn breath. After the water left. Stonehaven lost 3 neighborhoods that night. Officials apologized. Systems were reviewed. But one story spread faster than the news. A cat who heard the flood before the sirens. A cat who refused to run. A cat who saved a child. Whisper survived. He no longer lived under Bridge 9. He slept on a bed beside a blue door in a new house on higher ground, his torn ear a badge of honor. And every time it rained, he watched the river. Just in case sometimes the warning doesn't come from machines. Sometimes it comes on 4 paws. If this story moved you, like this video. Subscribe for more emotional animal hero stories. Comment he warned them if you believe animals sense danger before we do. You're watching stories that matter. And heroes the world almost missed.